ROTP, then a CME of 3 days, we got grant, and then 2.5 lakh, and then a CME another for 6 days, then another in the 2016 CME for 2 days, then again CME for 1 day from Himalaya Drug Company, and then CME for Teachers of Panchkarma. Very recently we did it in the month of March along with the Ayurveda PERV. This was 6 day CME, is a huge success, and I would like to mention it especially here that the faculty, the teachers from all over the India, from so very many different areas of the country, they participated in this program. And then recently we again in the department we did a CME for 6 days. So total grant received from the government with the CMEs and ROTPs is 21 lakh. This is recent and fresh data. So these are the publications by the faculty of the department. At this platform, I would like to let you know, I would like to take the opportunity to share with you. Dr. Rohit Johri also came out with a book. Yes. Dr. Renu Bala also wrote a book, and Dr. Praveen, his third book is in the pipeline, and this is a great achievement. Dr. Ashwini is also I think his book is ready, and any other faculty member who is in the process of writing a book or already having a book published can share with the hall just now. So number of courses conducted, I think it is not accurate because 23 is not 24, it is 26, 27. So revenue generated is the 43 lakh 31,000. 43 lakh 31,000 revenue generated with these courses. Income of Panchkarma department is 84 lakh 51,900 till maybe which month, Dr. Praveen? This month. So this is since 2012. It is mentioned over there. So this data, Dr. Praveen helped me to finally refine this data. I was having the data.
10 years data? 9 years.
And I was having data up to the 2017 only. So the research trials which we have done into our department, research trial with Ayurvedic formula and rheumatoid arthritis, we did it in quite long ago. The 2 herbs were taken, 2 formulas were taken, not herbs, Amvat Parmathini Vati and Rasana Saptakwat combination. So there is a little bit more because this is very less information over here, just a name of that mentioned that research was done. So 2 medicines were taken, Amvat Parmathini Vati and Rasana Saptakwat. Amvat Parmathini Vati, I will say only one line about Amvat Parmathini Vati. This is a formulation from Vaisheshwar Tanavali and Yoga Tanakar both, but not readily available into the market. None of the pharmaceutical company is presenting, is not making it available, but it is very feasible product. Feasible mean to say all the ingredients of the product they are available. So with the Anupan of Rasana Saptakwat we did it, and the results were very good. Then a collaborative research program of Dayanand Ayurvedic College with the Ayush Inc. Nagarota on a hepatoprotective formula, and we charged, department charged 1.5 lakh rupees for this trial, and this formula is already in the market with their patent name, and they are exporting it world over. And very recently we got 11 lakh rupees from a company of USA. The money is already into our account to conduct this research on Mimosa pudica. Mimosa pudica is Chui Mui Lajvanti. Its seeds, and American guys, they visited our college and they liked our infrastructure in the college, the environment of the college very well. And then after a lot of discussions, they have came out with this offer. And for your information, you will be very delighted and astonished to know they already know the results which for the results for which this herb is not being used. This is, they are using it for two diseases: IBD, inflammatory bowel disease, that is ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease, and second is intestinal parasites, and third is Lyme disease. Lyme disease is a disease about which in our country people, they don't know much about Lyme disease, and it is more prevalent into the western countries. It is also a parasite. So articles published, my articles are only 4 in peer reviewed journals, in ISSN journals 47, and lectures delivered as a resource person, I think it is international lectures, not invited lectures, international lectures. So as I told you that this presentation I started in the morning only. So international lectures I did 12, Dr. Praveen did 4 lectures. This is not very, because I think I had done quite a large number of lectures, international 12, but in national lectures they are much more. So Gayatri and Rupam, they are new, and they will be motivated. International doctors trained 21. So this is a picture which is not very clear. Most of the doctors, doctors mean to say regular allopathic doctors. Couple of the doctors in the last, they were BMS doctors. The Indian, they are NRIs. Some of them, they are our own students, like Vishal Balla. He is running a very successful center over there in Adelaide, and Meenakshi is in USA, Gurnam is in Australia, Rajiv Dand is in Adelaide, Australia, and Devinder Sahdev is in US, Canada. Baldev NRI is again in Italy, and Dr. Varsha Sikka is a very renowned allopathic doctor of America. So then all the European, and most of the doctors, they are from Romania and Hungary. So they used to come to our college in different years, and in our department more appropriately, and they took training. So apart from this, you can see these are the doctors from Holland, not doctors, these are the students, because as I told you that Dr. Rajkumar and myself had been visiting to couple of countries, and I had been to Holland maybe 5-6 times to teach Ayurveda and Panchkarma, and in response to that, the trainees, those who finished their 4-year diploma over there, they used to come to our college for 1 month internship, and we used to charge a very handsome amount of money, which my accounts department could not provide it today. So that amount is not mentioned here, and that is also the part of revenue which we generated for the Department of Panchkarma. So with the notice, you might have seen the topic of today's lecture was progress of Panchkarma department. I think this is reasonably good for progress, right or wrong? You are happy with the progress or not happy? Okay, thank you. And now this is a case report. Case report also, like I made it in couple of minutes, but it is having a huge success story. This guy, Mr. Raman Sethi, is my childhood friend. The background of the story is that he suffered from major depression, all the textbook symptoms of major depression. This is like, you know, this part I brought specially for the final year students. So they should know, they should learn, they should be motivated about the potential of Panchkarma and Ayurveda, right? No words in these 3 slides, there will be no words. So the facts I'm going to bring you as such in front of you, and couple of the narration which I'm going to share with you. Mr. Raman Sethi, like he had a heavy losses in the tunes of crores of rupees in the business, and he went into the deep depression, and there was a great bank loan which was into the doldrums, and all he was like, you know, silent, zero confident, no appetite, suicidal, low, insomnia, tinnitus, right? And a textbook major depression patient, and treatment is here a regular allopathic treatment with the full psychotropic medicines, escitalopram and Zolfresh and all the other 2-3 medicines of depression patient was put on. Patient was drowsy all the time but still depressed, unhappy, suicidal. Somehow he came to me, and the total duration of the treatment, you won't believe, is not more than 16 days. For 16 days, what we have done, as such I am going to show you. This is prescription of the patient. You are very aware about this prescription, not very readable, but I am here to let you know what is mentioned over here. Very few medicines. In the Panchkarma, what we did Abhyang, Svedan, Shirodhara and Matravasti. For Matravasti, here is a, Matravasti, here is something very important, which is which I would like to share with you. Here, these are the couple of the herbs which are not readable. I would from my desktop, but desktop is not here, it is another laptop. A couple of herbs like this is what we call Anshansh Kalpana. Faculty is very well aware of Anshansh Kalpana, but this is not the right time and right moment to share with the final year students about the Anshansh Kalpana, but in the classroom when I will come to talk to you, I will let you know what is Anshansh Kalpana. In Anshansh Kalpana, we select herbs as per the requirement. So for Matravasti, no ready-made oil was not taken. This is the beauty of our department. No ready-made oil was taken. Ustukhdus, Brahmi, Shankh Pushpi, and maybe one more Harguduchi, which is right over here mentioned. Nothing is hidden here. These are the name of herbs, and this records in the college computer system. The oil was processed with these herbs, and Vasti was given, Matra Vasti, no Niru Vasti. Every day, all these 3-4 procedures were done, and Sanjay, our therapist, he was doing all the procedures for a couple of hours every day. And in the later days, I asked Dr. Jaspinder, do you have some treatment for depression in physiotherapy? She said yes. They are also have something to offer, and she also did some therapy, some cognitive treatment, for very few days, and then the medicines they were given: Mukta Pishti, Parval Pishti, and Kushman Ras. And Kushman Ras. 3 medicines only. How many medicines? Mukta Pishti, Parval Pishti, and Kushman Ras. So Kushman Ras is a juice which is being prepared by our pharmacy. None of the pharmacies having this juice. And if you go to the texts, you will find it is tremendously medhya herb. It is tremendously medhya herb. Even if you will try to find it into the Priyavrat also, which is a basic book of Dravyagun, you will find all the properties as a medhya. But what is the tricky part of the story is the Prayojya Ang, the part used is fresh juice, right? Fresh juice. So that is why we are having this product from our pharmacy, and this Kushman Ras 50 ml twice a day. And result is there is no depression, zero depression. Mobile number of the patient is mentioned over here: 981484388. Very easy mobile number. And this is you know, a story to the story. When this patient started taking treatment from us, he was not very confident. He was like double-minded, like if he will be cured or not cured, suspicious. Okay, then what I did, I gave him the number of another cured patient, Mr. Sushil Pakhu. He is a renowned chartered accountant of Ludhiana, Pakhu and Associates, famous one, chartered accountant firm of Ludhiana. So that guy he was also a patient of major depression, totally insomniac. I said, okay, you talk to him. If he will tell to continue, then. So this is a style. You can always use this. You always keep track on your cured patients and connect your cured patients to new patients, because this is the easy and the best way to develop the faith of the patient in you, in your system. Reason being why? Because when this patient was cured, he went back to his psychiatrist, the counselor, psycho counselor and psychiatrist. You know, they were shocked. They were shocked and surprised. They said, it is impossible. We don't believe. Because when the last visit, during the last visit to the psychiatrist added another medicine, psychotropic medicine, which patient didn't took. Patient came to us and the last medicine was never tried by the patient. Then when the patient went back to the psychiatrist, he said, did you start second medicine? He said, no, I didn't start your second medicine. Rather, I am not taking your earlier medicines also. And then he went to the counselor, and counselor said, unbelievable. In my lifetime, I don't believe that the patient of major depression, they can be cured so fast, so quickly. Normally, the patients of depression, they are not cured. You know it very well. Patients of depression, they are not cured. Once they put on to the psychotropic medicines, which are very, very addictive, you have the dosage will be increased with the passage of time, not decreased. You know, with your experiences, and because these type of the patients are everywhere, they are into the families. So that's it for today, and I hope you enjoyed this quickly done presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing such immense knowledge with us. That's all for today. I apologize for all the inconvenience in the starting. I promise to improve. And thank you all for your precious time, faculty and teachers and students, for cooperating and patiently listening to us.